Moody good with the extra point.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
Panthers 10. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Now a 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
Next to score, Niners 42, Panthers 10. Jake Moody to kick
Maybe
off for
time
the
for one
49ers.
play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He'll air one out deep for Mingo.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Nwangu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He's going to go up top again.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he comes back with one complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Back to throw again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Well, on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. But the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
This one caught by Kittle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the 49ers have got it on cruise control. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
49, Panthers 10. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll drop to throw. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the return will stop right around the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go! Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one,
well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Still going inside the 20.
And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. One quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. They get this out left. Touchdown, Panthers. From 3 yards out.
And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Elliott good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Ready to start their next drive. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 170 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of a yard.
Purdy now on 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
A gain of 6 yards.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. And they're going to speed things up here. This is McCaffrey on the give. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Extra point try now for Moody. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Carolina! A big play there with
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Panthers are able to claw one back. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm